Hello, friends. Priestess Tati here. Hope you guys are doing good, rising in the energy. Feel that vibration, equal energy exchange. Okay, okay. Jonathan, Jonathan. That's the baby's real name, by the way. His name is Jonathan. So, you guys know on this channel, I am a shaman. I speak to angels, I speak to demons. In my ancestry, I would be called a OB woman, okay? Medicine healer, worker, bone reader, that kind of energy, all right? If we want to get into the spiritualness of Mr. Jonathan, okay? Spirit is telling me that goes far back to his childhood. Okay? It goes very far back to his childhood, and now if I don't know if he said this out loud. I don't know if the baby's ever spoke about being molested. I don't know if he's ever spoken about that, okay? Um Excuse me, get some psychic protection up in here. But I do feel that in his energy. I do feel the energy that when he was a small child, someone preyed on him, okay? And I pray for that energy because that energy is very, very messed up. And it's very, very hard to maneuver that energy because when you're a small child, nothing sexual should be put in your midst. And sadly, that, like a bunch of people, a lot of people will never admit to being molested and just hold that secret down forever. And it does something to your brain, it does something to your body, it hurts you energetically. I tell people it's almost like a dark figure that sits on your back. And you don't know what it affects, but it affects something. And that's what I feel with the baby right here. What else do I feel with him? I feel agitation. I feel frustration, and I feel anger. Now, the ancestors want me to talk about what the baby had to do for his deal, but I won't put him out there like that. All we got to know is a hit dog will holler. Why is he talking about AIDS? Because he's scared of getting AIDS. I mean, it's almost so simple, It's like he is in that Jezebel energy, okay? And when a man is in Jezebel energy, oh, honey, it's dark. It's dark. It's dark. Oh, it's dark when a man is in that Jezebel energy. And with the ego and the pride that is put on men when they are fresh newborns, it is very hard for them to shake. And it's almost as if some men, I can't even blame them because of how men are treated in this society and how a lot of mothers coddle their children. There's a lot of energy there too of coddling, of being like, oh, you're right, when in reality, no. And that's another thing about the baby. He has hella yes men. He has too many yes men. It's like anything he says goes. Like it's almost like Simon Says with his posse or his group or whoever those people are to him. His on his payroll. That's what Spirit is telling me. All right, he give him that change, and them people ready to die at a drop of a dime for him, which is insane. But I tell people, money is the root of all evil, and money will keep being the root of all evil forever and ever and ever and ever until your money is obsolete in this world. But just know you can't go to the pearly white gates and pay God $1,000,000 to let you in. You know. This energy that's been around him, I'm picking up an energy of teenagehood. So I'm picking up that he was probably his promiscuity really started up in his teenage years. Okay. Now, this Jezebel spirit, what does she want to say? Because that's where I'm focusing on right now, is on that spirit. The Jezebel spirit, she thrives in agony. She thrives in pain, the Jezebel spirit. Okay. She likes to see people crying. So the Jezebel spirit is really about giving off that loving, passionate energy and then snatching it away. That's what the Jezebel spirit is really about. It's about exuding love, but then treating that person with hate. And it's really like spirit is almost showing me like he almost doesn't know better. And specifically with the energy he's chosen, it's a big, what's the word spirit's trying to give me? It's a big question mark on where his life will end up based on this spirit. The Jezebel spirit, she wants to run that energy into other people. So just know, if you are weak-minded, and a lot of people don't even know they're weak-minded, it just happens, right? You know, back when I was like 19, 20 years old, I was extremely weak-minded. But sadly, because, you know, he's called the baby, and he is everywhere. He's on the radio, he's on the TV, he is all over the place. So what the Jezebel spirit is trying to do, she wants to seep into anywhere she can and pull that energy out of you. And you are probably like, what do you mean no one can pull energy out of me? Man, I need y'all to start reading up on magic with a K. And I need y'all to start reading up on this reality that we've been giving, because it's denser and it's darker than that. Now, the baby, his job, okay, spirit is telling me it is his job, because in the industry, sorry, you sign a contract, you do a ritual, now you're their puppet. Anyone that's famous, they're a puppet. Come on now, don't be like that. Trust me, I have my faves. I have my faves that I'll go to war for, but I know in the back of my mind, they're a puppet for something even bigger and even darker than any of us could probably ever even understand one day. The mission of this Jezebel spirit is to push that energy up into people younger and younger and younger and younger. Did you guys know Cardi B had a doll that came out? Now, when a child Googles who is Cardi B and WAP is the first thing that comes up, what do you think is going to go down with that kid later on in life? It's about the energy that is being put out. And that video, that to me is why I wanted to talk to this Jezebel spirit. What's it called? Giving, baby. That's LGBTQ plus. Don't play with my people. Don't play with, don't play with that community, please. But that's all he has to do, right? Because I'm not gonna go there, but they got to do something to sign them contracts. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about with these rappers. Blunt energy of the baby, he doesn't care. Obviously, he's riding his ride of fame, money, bitches, cars, just like he says in his songs. Okay, that's the life he's living in his songs. Period. Now, what the Jezebel energy is telling me, she wants to get brought out more. Here she is. The Jezebel energy wants to come out more and more and more. And the Jezebel energy has been working in this earth plane for a very long time now. And now the way that it's really being fixed up is so that she's literally being put in every little thing in really small ways. The devil here is telling me that this is about that toxic tie to the darker realms. The Jezebel spirit is telling me I'm not good. I'm of the devil. And these people are going to play this music and it's going to get into the universe. And people are going to play this video and they're going to watch it and they're going to want to go fuck. That's exactly what she's telling me. That's exactly what she's telling me. It's a frequency, you guys. Google frequencies. What you watch is a frequency. What you listen to is a frequency. And the baby is just the pony. He's just the helper. He's the vessel to make sure that Jezebel spirit gets out. That Jezebel spirit, guess who had the biggest one in that video? And I can't even watch that video. Sasha, Megan Thee Stallion. I couldn't even watch that video. The Jezebel spirit was in there so deep and it scared me. And I'm like, little girls are watching this shit. And I know for a fact parents are not parents no more. Parents don't be raising. Parents want to go party. So these kids are looking at the devil. Literally. Yeah. Look, we got the magician in the back of the deck. That's about magic. Once again, like I was saying, it's about conjuring. This is a conjure of the energy. Like I said, when you put something out there, it comes right back. And they are putting out this sexual music, these visuals that are extremely explicit. That's a frequency. That's an energy. That's a spirit. You know, the guides always like get on me about this because the guides get emotional because the guides don't like to talk about this, you know, this really, really dark energy like this. But I feel I am pushed to do this because I just feel it in my spirit so strongly. And I feel a lot of people need to be protected, and a lot of people need to not at least be aware, okay? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I have my faves. I listen to them, but I know what's really behind it. I know, especially if you want to get up there, baby, if you want to be on the big stage. We got Page of Cups. So this Jezebel spirit, she wants you to drink. She wants you to party. She wants you to get so deep in your own mind. It's almost like a psychosis. So it's almost like spirit is telling me that the baby is kind of in like a spiritual psychosis. Okay? This is really more so like an educative thing. Six of Cups, yeah, look at that. So like I said, the Jezebel spirit, she preys on people who were molested. This Six of Cups, it is about childhood. It is about youth. And with the Six of Cups coming out with the devil, that's about toxic youth. Okay? Having bad times as a small child. Okay? Mental abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. That's what the Six of Cups and the devil means. Bad parents. Bad habits as a young child. Not being taught properly. And that's what she wants to happen to the kids. Because in the contrary, I told people, look at Lil Nas X. Why was Old Town Road a Lil Kiss song and now he's sliding down the pole? Jezebel, hello. She's very prominent right now and running through a lot of people's skin. A lot. Yeah. And she likes to cause conflict. Yep. She likes to cause conflict. She likes for people to fight. She likes how controversial the energy is. Doesn't